Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Slender Man. Let's do it. Slender Man is a horror film from director Sylvain White and Sony Pictures. The film stars Joey King, Julia Goldani Telles, Jaz Sinclair, Annalise Basso, Alex Fitzalan, Taylor Richardson, and Javier Botet. In a small town in Massachusetts, a group of friends, fascinated by the internet lore of the Slender Man, attempt to prove that he doesn't actually exist until one of them mysteriously goes missing. Okay. This movie currently has 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, I didn't love this movie. I didn't really like it all that much, but I think that's a little harsh. It's not that bad. Not in my opinion anyway. Let's get into it. Most of the acting is pretty decent. Joey King is the standout here. She has a few moments that are actually really pretty impressive. Unfortunately, due to pretty bad writing and almost non-existent character development, none of these actresses really have a whole lot to work with. But is it scary? Occasionally, yeah. Sure, most of the scares are jump scares, but I had a few genuine shivers and one scene where I was kind of like, oh. I think the film did a good job of not showing too much Slender Man until the end. For the first two acts, it's mostly just shadows that move a little bit and you can kind of sort of make it out. Think The Babadook. Not that this movie is anywhere near as good as The Babadook, it's not. I'm just talking from a visual standpoint. When we fully do see Slender Man, he looks pretty cool. He doesn't look all that scary, at least not to me, but he looked cool. Now, I will say the sound design really stood out to me. The creaking of floorboards and stairs, and particularly trees, was exceptional. Now, the sound design is not going to get nominated for an Oscar because it's Slender Man, but that's unfortunate because it is really good. It sets up the atmosphere beautifully. Now, aside from that, this is a pretty paint-by-numbers horror movie. Like I said, the characters are underdeveloped and they do really stupid things a lot of the time. One thing just kept happening and it was driving me crazy. A girl is terrified and she's walking through a hallway and it's super dark and she's super scared, and like, there's a light right there. I can see it in the frame. If I could see it, you could see it. Turn it on! This movie really is kind of a mishmash of other better horror movies. There are elements of The Ring, The Blair Witch Project. I know a lot of people don't like that movie. I like it. And of course, as I said, The Babadook. But Slender Man is never as successful in the scares department as any of those movies. And because the characters are so underdeveloped, I didn't really care if they lived or died. And I will also say, towards the end, I was kind of getting bored and I was ready for it to end. Now again, I didn't think Slender Man was horrible. It had a few pretty good scares, and that wicked sound design. I would say if you're curious about this movie, I'd recommend saving your money and waiting for it to come to Netflix, but you know what? I'm not your parent, you do you. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Slender Man. And I think I'm gonna give Slender Man a... I saw him! Out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen Slender Man? What did you think about it? What's your favorite horror movie of the year so far? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.